welcome back to Shannon's channel. So I have officially graduated university and it feels very weird to be back and very weird not to be going back there in September. And as a fresh graduate, I thought I'd give some advice to people that are starting this September and some things that I wish I could tell myself 3 years ago. Some friendly advice, some tips about how to survive at university, and just some words to live by from somebody who's experienced it. Obviously my advice isn't going to suit everybody, but this is what I've learned from my experience at uni and what I would tell my first year self if I could. So the first thing that I would tell my first year self is that these are the best years of your life. Starting university is a whole new chapter, it's the gateway into adulthood, and you're about to experience the best, most emotionally challenging, most life-changing years of your life, and it's going to be awesome. So I strongly recommend that you document the moments that mean the most to you, the moments that you never want to forget. So take lots of photographs and keep a diary and write down all the things that happen in your day so you don't forget, and so you can immortalise the parts of your experience that mean the most to you. My second piece of advice is to choose your friends wisely. It's likely that the people that you make connections with now are going to be the friends that you stay in touch with, and they're going to be the most important part of your life. So don't waste your time with people who exclude you or are not interested in what you have to say. Another important thing to know is that you're probably going to have arguments and fallings out, but you'll find a group or a best friend if you just keep smiling, keep talking to people. You may discover that you make friends and lose friends, some friends that you just drift away from as things get more stressful. It's a real shame when that happens, but this is the way things are. It's uni, but there'll be many other people that you can talk to, and yeah, just don't be afraid to talk to people, because everyone's in the same boat when you start. Everyone's going to be wanting to make new friends and everything, so just talk to as many people as you can. My third piece of advice is that if you do have disagreements with people or have an argument, don't hold grudges. If you find yourself in a fight with a friend, it's important to resolve it and move on and have closure. Closure is very important, and confrontation is horrible for everyone. No one likes confrontation, but you'll feel so much better if you talk out the issue to receive some closure. It's very healthy and will make you feel so much better. And if the person won't grant you closure, then it's best just to move on, leave it, and move on to bigger things. Yeah, grudges will result in regret, and in these 3 years they fly so fast that you can't have room for regrets. My fourth piece of advice is to visit home frequently. Like, you may be excited to have the independence and be an adult, and you may be enjoying just being on your own and not have to deal with your family, but they miss you. Like, it's most likely that they're going to miss you, and even if you don't miss them, you should visit home often. You should make an effort to stay in touch with your old friends from home, your parents, siblings, and everyone. It's very important to visit home and make sure that they know you haven't forgotten about them. Tip number 5 is my favourite, and I think is very important, is to keep an open mind. University is an excellent opportunity to discover new things and reshape yourself and challenge your own ideologies. It's a great time to experiment with what suits you, so if you're able to, keep an open mind about political standpoints, sexuality, style, taste in music, subcultures. There is a vast range of people with different interests and identities at university, and it's good to keep an open mind and discuss things, discuss ideas, and all sorts of stuff like that. So if you come into a situation with a very strong, unwavering opinion, you should just discuss it with people and try and learn about different people's opinions rather than arguing one opinion. Like, you should be open to everything around you. That is the best way to have new experiences and make new friends. Tip number 6 is the mum friend advice, is don't waver to peer pressure. University is ripe with drunken nights out, recreational drug use, and people your own age trying to get some action, and you're likely to come across a few people that are interested in involving you or in one or more of these things. University is about new adult experiences, but you should under no circumstances do anything that you're unsure about. So just keep yourself safe. It's okay to question what you want, but be sensible and make sure you are absolutely sure about what you want to do, and just trust yourself to make the right decisions. Tip number 7 is that there is no shame in asking for help. University is difficult and trying at times, and if you're struggling mentally, physically, academically, there are people you can speak to. The university will provide someone for you to talk to and hopefully gain help from. In university, I was experiencing symptoms of anxiety and depression, especially into late second year and early third year. I was really struggling with a lot of aspects of my life, and I had this strong idea that I could just get through it. I didn't need any help, I could just get on with it, but there came a point where I accepted that I needed help, and I discovered that the university had a great department for counselling. By the time that I'd signed up for it, it was very late into the year, and I only had 2 counselling sessions before I'd finished university, and I think if I had asked for help earlier, I think it really would have benefited me. So if you're struggling, just ask for help. There's no shame in it. Tip number 8 is join society. If your university is rich with societies, I recommend that you join as many as you can. It's a great opportunity to network with people that have the same interests as you and just have a great time. There are so many great nights out to be had with a society, and if there's an opportunity for you to become an admin of a society, it is very rewarding work and it looks great on a CV. My 9th tip is to be smart with your student loan. I know it's another boring mum tip, but learning to budget is a pain and having no money really sucks. So don't blow your loan on ridiculous things like designer shoes and unnecessary crap. Trust me, because I am someone who bought a PlayStation 4 and Warhammer figures and this limited edition Alduin statue, and spoilt my friends and my boyfriend on his birthday, all with my student loan, and I am paying for it now. So seriously, just be careful. Shop at Aldi. Don't get takeaways all the time. Just be spending savvy. It will definitely be worth it in the long run. Also, don't try and take on a full-time job alongside study, because it will just knacker you. Before the 10th and final tip, I have some honourably mentionable tips. Always go to your lessons, even if you're having a hard morning and you really don't want to go up, maybe you're hungover, just get up, suck it up and turn up. Another tip is learning the Tenacious D songs will probably get you more friends. Wherever you live, if you live with other students, it's probably going to be a mess. Can't really think of any other ones. Oh yeah. Use your student discount, get an NUS card or a Unidays app and just use it as much as you can. If you go to McDonald's, you'll get a free burger if you flash your student card at the till. So my 10th and final tip is just be true to yourself. Don't let anyone change you, make your own decisions and write your own fate. These tips are just my experience at university. No one can tell you how to do it right. Just go for it, have a good time, and do your best. The best advice I can honestly give is be confidently and unapologetically you. Work as hard as you can, and yeah, just be you, and the rest will sort itself out. So that was 10 things that I would tell my first year self. If you stayed to the end, here is a picture of me as a first year, innocent little child. So yeah, I know it's been a while since my last video, but obviously things got very hectic with finishing uni, graduating, moving, but hopefully now I can get back into producing more videos, and yeah, I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.